Glad you tuned in. Today we're talking about a topic that affects many of us, the frown line. That vertical line right in the middle of your forehead between your eyebrows. It's not just a sign of aging or simply a loss of collagen. Rather, it's a very clear sign that your body is holding on to tension. So if you feel like you keep seeing the same wrinkle in the mirror, it's often less about your age and more about elevated stress levels. In this video, I'll show you the 3 main causes of your frown line and a super simple 1-minute mini exercise you can start right away. It will help you relieve that tension. When our body is constantly under pressure, whether from work stress, family obligations, or inner worries, it continuously releases cortisol. Cortisol is the main stress hormone that puts us on high alert. In the short term, this can be helpful for overcoming challenges. But when this stress level remains chronically high, it has immediate effects on our health and also on our facial muscles. Our forehead is a highly active area because we unconsciously tense it whenever we think, brood, or are simply focused. The small muscles between the eyebrows, known as the glabellar muscles, become tense. Over weeks and months, this constant tension pulls the skin into a wrinkled position, even when we're not actively frowning. That's how these permanent 11 lines, also known as frown lines, develop. What can you do about it? Start today by making sure to schedule mini breaks. Every time you notice your forehead is tense, take a conscious breath and feel your jaw relax. If in doubt, briefly place the palm of your hand on your forehead to gently smooth it out. This releases the cortisol hammer before it leaves a permanent wrinkle in your skin. You can try this out right away. It's very calming for your nervous system. Another reason is screen posture and lighting, or rather, the wrong kind of lighting. Whether working from home or in an office job, we often sit for hours in front of a laptop or monitor. And when the screen is set too low, we tend to lean our heads forward and unconsciously lower our eyebrows to see better. This constant downward pull strains the forehead muscles and encourages the formation of pressure wrinkles. Additionally, lighting can play a role. For example, if you look up at a lamp from below at an angle, you unconsciously furrow your eyebrows to block out the harsh light. That also increases the tension between your brows. How can you fix this? Adjust your screen so that the top edge is at eye level. That way, you don't have to keep tilting your head, and your forehead muscles will be less tense. If possible, use a daylight lamp or dimmable lighting that comes indirectly from above, and regularly look away from your screen. About every 30 minutes, for 30 seconds, so your muscles can recover. Let's move on to the third point, unconscious facial expressions. We're often not even aware of how much we actually use our forehead when we're stressed, concentrating, or having negative thoughts. In these cases, our facial expressions are often a reflection of our inner state. Even a simple thought like, "I have to get this done on time," can make us automatically tense up and frown. These unconscious facial expressions can take on a life of their own. At some point, we frown so much that it becomes a habit and we don't even notice it anymore. We only notice it when we look in the mirror. This constant urge to tense the forehead causes the skin to get used to that position, and over time, the wrinkles become permanent. What can help against this? Consciously observe yourself throughout the day. Notice when your forehead tenses up and immediately release the tension. Now, here comes the 1-minute exercise we promised. We can do this together right now. So now I'll show you live a simple but effective exercise, or rather massage, that you can do anywhere and anytime. To do this, take your index finger and thumb and place them right at the start of your eyebrow, basically where the bridge of your nose transitions, and really get a good grip there. Then, using noticeable but gentle pressure, knead the spot thoroughly. You can also make small circular motions, stretch it out a bit, and massage your way along the eyebrow, all the way to your temple. You can also pull this all the way into your hairline, and of course, do the same on the other side. Really get in there, knead and pull, and you'll probably already feel the tension. You can just go by feel and keep going until it starts to feel better. Try turning and kneading in a different direction again. Just do whatever feels fit for you. And then let it taper off so that everything is nicely stretched out. To finish, you can place your palm on your forehead again. Press it on nicely, close your eyes, and really feel into it. This is incredibly relaxing and releases tension from your forehead. Yes, very good. Now you've understood the basic principle and relieved your forehead. Remember, the frown line isn't an inevitable sign of aging, but above all a warning signal from your body. With regular use of conscious breaks, following the screen tips, and lowering your stress level, you can already do a lot. It's also important that we regularly incorporate relaxation exercises. And I'm currently developing a course called Frown Line Gone. If you want, you can sign up for my newsletter. You'll find the link in the description. That way, you'll be the first to know when the course goes live. And in it, we'll really dive deep into workouts and different techniques you can use, no more than 15 minutes a day. Within 10 days, you'll notice a significant improvement and get some tips on how to effectively fight the frown line, so you can have a relaxed and harmonious face again. Because, for example, you can also train your facial expressions. So this unconscious habit I just mentioned, that we've gotten used to speaking a lot with our forehead, even when it's not really necessary for our expressions, can be unlearned with targeted exercises. It takes a little time, but it's worth it. So, feel free to sign up for the waiting list, so to speak. That's simply the newsletter registration. That's where the information will be sent out as soon as the course goes online. And, either way, I'm looking forward to seeing you and hope you were able to take something away from this video. I've also just launched a brand new newsletter. If you're interested, feel free to subscribe. You'll find the link in my bio. There, you'll get monthly tips about face yoga, healthy skin, and all of that in a natural way. I'm looking forward to hearing from you.